gentlemen, the King.
Everybody, welcome back to Royal Blu FX. In today's video, we're going to talk about this one theory that I'm pretty sure is going to start getting a huge buzz around the corner because it is very effective. And this theory that I'm going to talk about is called the PLT and PHT theory. All right. Now, the reason why I'm assuming and predicting there's going to be a huge buzz is because a lot of the followers that are following us on Instagram, on YouTube, you've been wondering and watching the trades that we've been taking, and a lot of you have mentioned or have been asking us, what is a PLT and a PHT? Okay, on the charts. Okay, and a lot of this is going to really help you understand, well, see why PLT and PHT is so effective. Okay, it's very effective, and the PLT and PHT theory, in its simplest terms, is essentially liquidity, but it is taught in a different way, in a different aspect, the way we teach it. Now, I know a lot of the gurus out there, a lot of the teachers out there, obviously teach liquidity in some ways, or some way, shape, or form, in terms of shapes and patterns, right? So, like a lot of those traders would say, hey, look for a double bottom, triple top, double top, relative highs, relative lows, trendline liquidity, and all that stuff. Okay, and this is why I, amongst a lot of other traders, I'm pretty sure, sometimes struggle to find what a relative higher or what a double bottom also looks like, right? Now, it's not to say that it's completely wrong, the way a lot of traders teach liquidity, because liquidity at the end of the day is double bottoms, double tops, or triple tops and all that stuff, and trendline liquidity and so forth and so on. But I have a very interesting way in terms of identifying liquidity. I think a lot more better, precisionally based, because of how effective the PLT and PHT theory work. Okay, so before you guys even think about skipping this video or whatever, skipping this video right now, that you're watching, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but I'm not going to essentially give it out and what it does exactly. I mean, what it does, exactly step by step, and how to use it. I'm not going to teach it here because it has been so long for me to even figure out what it actually does because of so much back testing. Now, the way we teach liquidity is essentially teaching it by a behavior. Okay, so we teach behavior liquidity. We don't teach patterns or shapes. Okay, and we don't believe in that because we know that the market doesn't essentially, you can look at the whole market in a generic standpoint of view and say to yourself, yeah, that is liquidity. That shape, those double tops is liquidity, those double bottoms is liquidity. But how do you actually identify liquidity, and stuff like this? How do you actually identify it when, because just because you see a double top doesn't necessarily mean price was just going to take that double top and then run the other way, right? Or vice versa. Just because you see a trendline liquidity doesn't necessarily mean that price is going to take that liquidity and go the other way, even though it does in most cases. But there's an easier way and a faster way to identify liquidity without you having to take multiple guesses to understand, is this my double tops? Is this my double bottoms? Is this my trendline liquidity? Right? At what point in time do I put my, at what point in time do I identify that trend line? Where does it start? Where does it end? And all that stuff, So this is what I'm about to tell you guys, that obviously in this video, I just wanted to mention that we're the origins. We're the originators of the PLT and PHT theory. So whoever claims out there that they said they came out with the PLT and PHT theory, they are wrong. We are the originators here on this channel at Royal Blu FX. Okay, so I wanted to point that out because, like I said, the PLT and PHT theory is going to be booming very soon, if not in the next coming of probably a couple of days or weeks from now. Like I said, I just wanted to let everyone know that we are the originators.